Hello everyone, welcome to EasyTVMoney.com video number 2, register your domain name. For those who don't have a website yet, please don't panic if you have never heard of terms like domain name or web hosting. In this video, you will learn how to get your own domain name in as little as 10 minutes. In video number 3, you'll learn how to get your web hosting. Let's get started. So what is a domain name? Domain name, or simply domain, is a name for your website. A few famous domain names are yahoo.com, ebay.com, and cnn.com. You need to register a domain name for your online business. Many people think that it is too expensive to have a website. The truth is that you can get a domain for as little as $5 per year. That is really a small investment compared to the earnings potential. What is even better is that the cost will stay the same no matter how many products you promote. You'll learn why in the next few videos. Now I'm going to show you how to register your own domain. Now the first step is to pick a good domain name. For our purpose, try to register a domain name that is as short as possible. Short domains are easy to remember. The problem is that most domain names with fewer than 4 letters are probably taken already, so be creative. If you can pick a 5-letter domain which somehow still makes sense, you're a winner. Remember that always register a .com domain considering its popularity over .net, .org, and others. To check if a domain name is available, I recommend a great service offered by Dynadot.com. It allows us to enter multiple domains and check if they're available at once. This way you don't have to enter one domain at a time. To access this service, just go to your web browser and type in dynadot.com/domain/bulk.html and press enter. By the way, this link is also in your manual workbook and your membership area. Once you are here, I'm going to enter a few dummy domains that I can think of. You don't need to type the .com extension here. In the TLDS field, only check .com extension and uncheck all the others. Then press search. As you can see here, out of the 6 domains I entered, 2 are still available. So in our videos, I'm going to use topoodle.com as our example. You can find more links to more tips about how to pick a good domain name. Please find those links in the manual workbook and in your membership area. Now let's move on to step number 2. Pick a good domain registrar. A domain name registrar, or simply domain registrar, is an organization or commercial entity that manages the reservation of domain names and offers such services to the public. A good domain registrar should provide reliable services and should have been around for at least 5 years. I recommend GoDaddy. It is the industry leader and the largest ICANN accredited domain registrar in the world. It has been in business since 1997. Of course, you can choose from other companies, but for those who are not so tech savvy, I would recommend you use GoDaddy because I will be using it as our example when I show you how to set things up in the next few videos. Let's move on to step number 3. Register your domain. To do so, let's go to GoDaddy.com. Just go to your web browser and enter GoDaddy.com and press enter. The homepage should look something like this. Please note that there might be some slight changes on the website, but the process should be similar. Here I'm going to enter the domain name that I want. I'm going to put topoodle.com and press go. If it tells you that the domain is not available anymore, try another one. Here GoDaddy tells me topoodle.com is available. I'm going to go ahead and press the continue to registration button. Now GoDaddy is trying to sell us more related domains such as topoodle.net and topoodle.org. You don't need those domains because .com domains are much more popular, and when people think of a domain, they generally think of a .com domain. Now hit the small no thanks button at the bottom and continue. You will then be taken to a page to enter domain registration information. If you already have a GoDaddy account, enter your login information on the left side. If not, you can enter your information on the right side over here. Once you enter your information, click Next, and you will be taken to step number 2 to configure your domain settings. You can choose registration length to 1 to 10 years. So here I'm going to choose 1. Make sure that the contact information here is correct. For certified domain, it is up to you if you should buy it or not. For our purpose, it's not necessary. However, if you plan to build your own landing page, which we will cover later, this might be a plus because a domain name with a certified seal has better credibility in users. Plus, it's only $2.99 per year. Now here you will see set name servers link over here. You don't need to worry about it right now because we will cover it in video number 3 after you get your own web hosting account. Next, you need to decide if you want to auto-renew your domain name. The default setting here is yes. It is recommended that you enable this because many people forget to do so and eventually lose their domain name after 1 year. It would be much more expensive than $10 to buy back a domain name once it is acquired by other people. So I'm going to leave it as default. Once you're done, click Next button. Here you need to set up privacy and domain protection. You have 3 options: Standard, Deluxe, and Protected. The standard option is good if you don't mind people to see your name and your contact information when they search for your domain name. For those who are concerned about privacy and don't want people to find out who you are, you should at least use the Deluxe option. The Protected option stated here, you have 2 more benefits with this option: expiration protection and the deadbolt transfer protection. These are valuable benefits if you don't mind to pay $15 more per year. I would recommend that you at least choose the Deluxe option. Now once you're done, click Next, and you will be taken to step 4, activate your domain. Now here it asks us to add email and a web hosting. Although you can certainly buy these features with GoDaddy, I would recommend that you buy them separately. I bought my web hosting from HostGator, which offers unlimited email addresses and unlimited domains and subdomains. It's a much better and cheaper solution in my opinion. Another reason you should choose HostGator instead of GoDaddy is that I will show you how to set things up with the combination of GoDaddy and HostGator. Web hosting and HostGator will be covered in video number 3. Now at the bottom, the SSL certificate is not necessary. Click Next. Here you can review your order. If everything is correct, click Continue to check out. Now here you need to enter your personal information, password, etc. When you're done, just click Continue to check out and follow the instructions to create your account and place the order. In the registration process, please make sure that you remember or write down your login ID and password. They will also be sent to your email address that you provided. If you have LastPass, which we talked about in video number 1, you can save those information in it, and the next time you can let LastPass fill out the login information for you. Okay, that's all for video number 2. Now you have your own domain name. Congratulations! In our next video, you will learn how to get your web hosting. See you soon.